Hello and welcome to the first ever season of GRAAL WIPEOUT. I'm your host Emlee, and today we have so many talented Graalians from all different communities, ranging from SPAR, military, events, and even administration, competing today for the title of Wipeout Champion and the grand prize of 2 whopping GRAAL Christmas gifts. Production is low, but our spirits are high. Let's move things down to the course where we can see how players will be competing. Starting off on the platform, players need to run through the wobbly path, dodge the rock puncher, and bounce their way over the big red chairs before they can lock in their time by lighting that fire. Let's kick things off with Lonyr, an officer of our own Lunaria guild, as well as an officer in bug hunting and Royaume de Nekumas. Lonyr, how are you feeling about the competition?
So I feel great. I trust my skills and I can't wait to see how the others will do.
Amazing. Lonyr quickly tries to figure out that first section before making his way to the rock puncher and getting knocked in. Finally, he's able to make it past the red chairs and checks in with a time of 1 minute 47 seconds. That will be the time to beat for first place. Let's see if MD has what it takes to steal that first place victory. MD says he's competing today to represent Europeans. Getting bounced back and forth but still looking good sporting that event hat. Did you know that MD has nearly 100 event hats? MD checks in with a time of 1 minute 43 seconds, meaning he's taken that first place spot from Lonyr by only 4 seconds. What a close match. Running the course next is Yemelo, who I just hung out with earlier during a military event. Yemelo says he's only been part of the GRAAL military for a short time, but hopes to one day become the Emperor. Hopefully he can also get the title of GRAAL Wipeout winner to add to that resume. Our fourth competitor is Sarah. She's ranked #1 in SPAR this month and has some incredible stats like 300,000 kills and 100,000 SPAR wins. Sarah had a bit of difficulty navigating this course, almost giving up in the first portion of it. She took a bit to figure out that last section as well and finally locked in her time. A fellow Canadian up next, Sans. Sans says she's happy to be participating in the first GRAAL Wipeout ever. Sans enjoys towering with the guild Team Canada. A bit of trial and error in this first section here as Sans works through all possible solutions. Sans also took quite the beating from that rock puncher wall before finally locking in her score. Another Canadian player running the course with a similar name as well. I came across Sam while hanging out in GRAAL City. I asked him if he wanted to say anything to introduce himself, and this is what he sent. Sam also took a bit of a beating from that rock puncher but was able to quickly recover and finish the course. Next up is the self-proclaimed GRAAL Classic Pro Emolga, who's going to prove us right with this real-time 21-second speedrun. Absolutely incredible. Emolga, I would just like to make sure that you are not a hacker, correct?
Did I hack? The answer is no. I feel like the reason I did so well in the course was due to me doing some affirmations before starting the course. And the affirmations, I do just mean saying I love GRAAL a couple of times before completing the run. I feel like that really pushed my mindset in the right direction, and that's why I did so good.
Now we have Adin, who is hoping to emulate what Emolga had just done, but he fell into the water and kept going. He also didn't complete the last section properly, and because of that, Adin is unfortunately disqualified and does not have a finishing time. I know he's going to get mad at me for this, so let's move on quickly to the next competitor. This Graalian has a collection of 45 turtles and is aiming to collect a total of 100 GRAAL pets. FØFØ makes it through the first and second portion with ease, but falls off and goes all the way back to the start. Here I am urgently trying to tell her that she can start from that last checkpoint, but she also just faces a connection issue. Hopefully this doesn't cost her the round. We'll have to see her score in the next episode. Competing the course next is Summer, a former member of the guild Cow, who spends her time collecting food and bugs. Summer, why do you think you'll do well at Wipeout?
Well, there was this one time back in elementary school where I didn't fall off the monkey bars. So if I can do that, This'll be a piece of cake.
Summer spends quite a bit of her run sending text messages even though she knows these are going towards her final time. Here's a compilation of everything Summer said. Finishing things off with an LOL, Summer completes the last hurdle and locks in her time. Will she be able to make the cut for round 2, or will her texting habits hold her back? Introducing our next competitor, who is one of GRAAL's most infamous event hosters, as well as the founder of Honey No.
Hello, my name is Cynthia. I'm also known as Tide or Tide Pods on Graal.
Tide, how do you think your knowledge on events will help you in this course?
I feel like I have a lot of experience with playing events and obviously what I'm known for, hosting events. So I feel like all the experience that I've had in the 7 or 8 years that I've been playing this game is really going to give me an advantage in this wipeout competition.
Tide gives herself a countdown before jumping right into things. Following things up is Klia. She's been #1 on the leaderboard for GRAAL's Discord Guess That Number since last year and has over 100 event hats. Klia says she's always up for the challenge, and that proves clear with how she's tackling this course head-on. One of our last competitors is Zach the Epic. He's active in many GRAAL communities and puts a lot of time into creating YouTube videos as well. I'll let Zach introduce himself.
I'm Zach the Epic, and I'm very much looking forward to this competition. The GraalOnline who taught me fear is participating as well, and his name is Zach, with a C. And he really is some kind of monster. I'll never forget when I was going to see my family one time, he messaged me, "Check your house." And then I went in, and all my growlers are gone! I don't know how this event will play out, but I will have my revenge.
It seems like we're in for some very high-stake games, as we also have that other Zach competing today. I'll give him a moment to say his introduction as well.
Hello, my name is Zach or Zenis or Zephyr. I've been playing GRAAL for 9 years, and I'm part of FØFØ clan. When I heard that the YouTuber Zach the Epic was going to be racing, I knew I had to take part. He's definitely the better GRAALian, so I think I have no chance. If I do, then I'll eat my shorts and record it. Haha, here goes nothing.
And they're off. Let's see how they do put up against each other. Try not to get them mixed up. These Zachs were almost neck and neck, with only a 5-second difference between them. To find out who came first, as well as the other contestants guaranteed a spot in the next round, and to see them compete, you'll have to stay tuned for next week's episode. This is Emlee signing off. Don't wipe out, and have a great night.